Howdy, 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 DizJabberz. Christian's back. And we are on episode 2 of season 2 in 2020. Can you believe this? It's 2020 already, and I'm on season 2 of DizJabberz Chat. Guys, it has been a long haul trying to get this vlogger onto my show. Message is, she's very popular, and we're going to talk about that. You don't want to hear me talk anymore about her. You want me to bring her out onto the screen. Her name is Jenn Aay. Let's bring her in.
Hi.
Here she is, Jenn Aay, and I'm going to call her Jen because we got it like that. We're kind of simpatico here. And I'm going to bring up something real quick. I want you all to check this out. Tonight we will welcome Jenn Aay. And you guys, you know I'm going to be scrolling across the bottom, her YouTube and her Instagram. So you got to hit that up, follow, like, and you got to subscribe. Got to subscribe. So let me just throw this up real quick for you so people can see it. And Jenn Aay, oh my God. I'm probably going to call you Jenn Aay and Jen throughout the show, but I'm sure you answer by both.
Oh yeah,
so,
heck yes.
Before we do anything, I need to know where the name came from.
Well, at one of my past jobs, okay, I was a receptionist in an office, and my boss was named Jennifer as well.
Oh,
and my last name starts with an A.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Jenn
Aay
and Jenn
whenever I would answer the phone, I would say, "Hi, this is Jenn Aay." They asked me to say Jenn Aay. So that's where it came from. And then and then I kind of have a little bit of a Southern accent because my dad has a Southern accent.
Okay.
So it would just turn out to be just like, it would sound like, "Hi, this is Jenn Aay," like from Forrest Gump.
Oh, Jenn Aay.
Jenn Aay. Yeah. So that is I was called Jenn Aay for like a year at that job, and that was hilarious. So one of my coworkers pointed it out to me that it sounded like I was saying Jenn Aay from Forrest Gump. And
that is adorable.
That's it. And also it just happens to be Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Who's
top 3?
Wow, top 3. You giving
it was meant to be. It was meant to be.
You're giving Forrest Gump in the top 3. Now,
yeah,
I don't know if he would even make my top 10, to be honest with you.
Really?
But yeah, he might be around 11 or 12. I don't know. I got my movie list changes like daily, so it all depends on what I see and what I'm into at the time.
True.
Oh, man.
I think it's a lot of nostalgia for me because I had watched it when I was been watching it since I was a preteen. So
Oh, geez. I think I was out of high school after that. Good Lord. All right. Well, welcome to the show, Jenn Aay. So the first thing we do around here on DizJabberz Chat is we do something called Who Are You? So Jenn Aay, Jen, or Jennifer, if you will, what I need from you is to tell us a little bit about your journey, how you became a vlogger, what motivates you, something like that. Anything you're willing to share with the DizJabberz.
Oh, absolutely. So I've actually had been on Instagram the longest, and I have done the stories ever since Instagram started the stories.
Okay.
So that was kind of like probably my mini practice, my pre-YouTube days or whatever you call it. And I just celebrated actually just a little bit over a year.
Yeah,
being,
your first
being a
vlog
YouTube vlogger
has the anniversary, like that.
Yeah, March 7th with.
Yep, the little figment.
Yep, exactly. That was my first upload.
So
ever
wait, when
on
was it? Was it like recently?
March. It was March 7th. Yeah.
Oh, happy vlogversary!
Hi. Look what's above me. Going on Spaceship Earth. That's Pat. Got the Pop Artsicle. Yes. And my party has left me, so I need to catch up. It says 80 minutes for Frozen Ever After, but we have a fast pass. So yeah. Hello, my face is turning just as red as my hair. Thank you. Yeah,
Awesome.
Very recently. So it's been a little bit over a year since I officially started uploading YouTube videos.
Okay.
I've had the account for a while, but just never uploaded anything. Just used it like a lot of people. And watching other YouTubers.
Yeah,
so,
watching all the usuals, right? I'm sure.
So I was inspired by Rob Plays was one of the first people.
Okay, I know who that is.
Rob Plays, yeah. He's probably my favorite Disney historian YouTuber. And then a vlogger that's he's kind of informational, but he just moved to the Orlando area last summer. Michael K. You know Michael K.
I do.
He very
so many of his pin blogs and all that other stuff. He has like usually he was in a room in a corner and he has like 10,000 pins all over the wall. Yeah, but he just recently moved to Orlando. I saw he was on a cruise at some point recently.
Yeah. So he was one of my big inspirations to start like doing, because I was annual pass holder too and still am. And I'm like, why don't I just do that? Why don't I give this a shot? And I really enjoyed doing the Instagram story. So let me just give it a shot. And then it's worked out. And the best part for me is meeting so many awesome people in the community.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Sure you meet everyone. It makes me so angry. Everyone. Every new vlog. We're going to talk about that in a second because it makes me so, like, honestly, I'm so jealous. First of all, I'm all the way here in New Jersey, so I can't do what you do every single day. I can't. I'm trudging it out in the trenches here. I'm like trying to get all my vlogs out. I have to vlog enough in the summer when I come down there to hold me over for quite a bit. So you guys have that gold. You guys have that gold mine there. It's right there. And you. So what I'm going to say now is every time I've watched, and the vlogs that I have watched of yours, there's always another vlogger in there. So guys, can I run down the list? She obviously has met Tim Tracker, right?
I have, yeah.
Of course.
Say that I'm here with Tim and Jenn Tracker. Hi. You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much.
And you've inspired so many people, so I just want to let you know that.
Oh, thank you.
You're so sweet. And thank you for taking the time to be my vlog.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Dev, Prince Charming Dev. Mr. Morrow.
I have, yes.
Mr. Morrow's another one. I met him, and I remember, this is how you and I started talking. I don't know if you remember this, but I do remember, I met him at EPCOT, and I posted, Nate is awesome. Oh my gosh, guys, you got to go follow. You got to go like. And you were like, oh my God, Nate is so cool. And I was like, oh. But for some reason, did you hang out with him at EPCOT?
I had a friend that did a few times.
All right, but
another vlogger friend.
All right, but you weren't there at the time, right?
I was not. No.
See, I thought you were. So the night he was.
I've met him a few times though.
Okay. The thing is, the night I met up with him, not met up with him, but the night I met him, I'm standing there doing my annual pass, and he's walking by. My wife is like, "Aren't you paging Mr. Morrow?" And I dropped my credit cards, I dropped everything, and I'll insert a little video clip here.
DizJabberz, you will not believe who we ran into. It's Nate.
Sophie.
Nate! It's Nate!
Do you remember him?
From YouTube.
Paging Mr. Morrow.
We watch him at home on YouTube all the time.
Oh, she's shy.
She's shy.
Oh my gosh.
For now.
You have I'm starstruck right now, dude.
Oh man,
the stuff that you do, just when you lay out there on the concrete and just take video, dude.
And all I know is that I was like starstruck, like it's paging Mr. Morrow. Like I watched this guy.
I do remember you message. I do remember when you met him actually, and you're pretty memorable. I love your energy, by the way.
Thank you, everybody.
Your energy is so memorable, and I remember you were fanboying.
I was like, it's Nate. It's Nate. I'm probably gonna mimic it right now. Put it right next to me, Nate.
Nate.
Oh my God. And then so when I messaged you, I was like, can you please tell Nate? Because I'm thinking that you were hanging out with him. So I'm like, because he said he was meeting up with friends, and for some reason I thought it was you. Anywho, I would message you. I'm like, can you please tell Nate to watch this? And then you came back with like, I guess I can, but I don't hang out with him. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I was so like heartbroken. I'm like, oh, I play like little music.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. But you were nice. So you were like, I'll try and get him the message. All right, I'll take it. Whatever works. He has actually stopped into trivia a couple Friday nights.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
It was awesome because
he's a fun guy.
He really is. And when he popped in, I have to host it. So I have to watch the chat. I have to watch what's going on. I'm doing the points. And I saw paging Mr. Morrow light up. I was like, somebody's messing with me, right? Someone's messing with me. And it comes up, hey, Christian, how you doing, buddy? I'm like, no, paging Mr. Morrow. I have to go back and watch that trivia because I'm basically like this.
So cool.
He was just so chill, so down to earth. And that brings me to you, because one of the reasons I fell in love with your vlogs after speaking with you a couple of times. And when I say speaking, guys, in the vlog world, it's like texting and Instagramming and direct messaging. So after speaking with you a couple of times, watching your vlogs, now you are so laid back. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, wherever you go, you're the life of the party, but in a chill way. You're not like that loud, boisterous one where you're like, everyone's like, oh my gosh. You're just the center of attention, but you're so chill and relaxed about it. Am I right with that?
I think that's the perfect way to describe it. Sometimes I can be loud, and then I'll have somebody probably like my sister. She'll, she looks out for me, and she'll be like, "Don't be so loud."
And then you're like me when it comes to being able to just be on your own. I feel like some vloggers need to have their other with them. Do you know what I mean? Or their partner or whatever. Like I have my family with me a lot of times, but other times I'm totally fine going solo. And and watching you go solo, like you went to Whispering Canyon, and that was a great vlog. Because were you expecting the ketchup deal, or did you know about that already?
No.
Paradise in Fort Wilderness is it looks really good. Thank you. Yes.
A lot of ketchup and one about a fire.
Whatever you can get.
You have to holler, we need ketchup.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
We need ketchup.
Over here with the ketchup, please. Thank you.
We need ketchup.
Anybody with a bottle of ketchup, can you kindly bring it over, please?
So much.
Thank you. I will get you some ranch dressing.
That was so funny. Oh no! They're giving me 3 bottles of ketchup. I think we're good.
I had no idea. I honestly did not know that was going to happen.
It looked like it because when he goes, would you like some ketchup? Anything you want, like ketchup?
Like what?
Like, so, sure. Yeah, sure. Get this guy out of here. Like, you know what I mean? And he's like, all right, you gotta ask for ketchup. And I was waiting for you to scream it, but you're like, ketchup. Like you were like, what's gonna happen next? That was fantastic.
It's funny. I'm naturally soft spoken because usually I'm like with new things I'm like, should I be doing this really?
Yeah.
But then when I'm comfortable, I can, like, that was a perfect description you said of me, is
Right?
life of the party but chill at the same time. Yeah.
That needs to be your new Instagram name, maybe. All right. So guys, listen.
Life of the party and chill.
I want that as a hashtag next. So I hope you get comfortable real quick because we're going to be doing some fun stuff. Now, before
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Before we go any further, I have a couple more things to say. So
absolutely.
As adorable as you are with those ears, nothing beats in my eyes when you had the vlog where you were unboxing your ring light. You were like, what's in the box? What's in the box? And I'm thinking like, you know, Seven with Brad Pitt. What's in the box? Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's in this box?
Here is a big old box. What could it be? What could it be? What? I'm excited to use this. Let there be better lighting.
And you pulled out that ring light, and I was like a vlogger, like, oh, ha. That thing must be awesome. Are you using it right now?
I am. It's shining right back at me right now.
Because the lighting is awesome. And
thank you.
Now, it was huge, right? It wasn't that small.
It's a huge one, yeah.
Good Lord. Because I have two webcams, and one of the webcams is a little circular camera with a little ring light around it. And the only bad thing about that one is it's kind of from like Asia. It's like one of those where the quality's fantastic, but there's no app or anything, so I can't control the focus.
Oh, yeah.
So it's constantly focusing in and out and in and out and in and out. And I'm like, oh, and people started being like, you know, well, dude, can you fix that? So I went back to my Logitech. That's been working for me. I got a little lamp right here next to me. But that ring light, next purchase, I watched that vlog and I'm like, this girl's a genius. Why don't I do that?
You're so kind. Thank you.
I'm more than kind. Come on, come on.
So this is awesome.
And then another vlog I love of yours. And I'll be honest, all of the vlogs, I can't even say enough about all of the ones when you're solo, because you are just, now when I'm solo, I'm still full of energy. But when you're solo, you're just very, like I said, life of the party, but chill. And you're walking around and you're just like, okay, look over here and that's over there. And oh, hey. And you are like respectful. And I feel like, honestly, you are like probably the most I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. All around vlogging, you have my thumbs up, both of them.
Aww.
You're very, and I guess maybe for some people, they would think I'm over the top. You know what I mean? Or some people might think, oh, she's too laid back. I need to see somebody that's like, And we all have our favorite.
You be you. You be you.
That's
and
exactly
I believe that's you. You have so much energy. Like I love it.
I'm almost jumping into the screen right now. I want to give you a hug. Oh my gosh. All right. You okay?
I was giving you a hug.
Oh, there it is. Take it. There, yay! Could you imagine if we set this up that I had the same ears and we both leaned in and I came back with your ears?
What?
That would be genius. Oh. All right. Now I'm going to put a little note to self.
Note to self.
Get sparkly ears. Which ones are those anyway?
These are the potion purple.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was going to say they've been around a while, right?
Yeah. They came out the beginning of last year, I believe, or maybe the end of 2018.
So cool.
I remember I purchased them in January.
Okay.
Yeah, so they came out like the end of 2018.
Months ago. It's all good. Yeah. Well, DizJabberz, do you think we've learned enough about Jenn Aay? Should we get into these games and learn more about her?
That's what I came here for.
Yeah, she's like, you know what? That who are you thing, we could just kick that to the curb. I want to play some games.
I'm ready.
You have come to the right place because the next segment is called Don't Quote Me. Now, she hasn't watched any of the episodes. Sorry to say, DizJabberz. But you know what? She's a very busy girl. I had to beg her to get to season 2. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go to season 3 without Jenn Aay on here. She is very popular. She is very, like all the vloggers know her.
You're so kind.
No, I'm being serious though. Anytime you say They know you. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold. The other night, I saw you on Instagram Live, right? And last night at Magic Kingdom saying goodbye.
Last night, yeah.
So here she is, right? DizJabberz way. I don't think you know what I'm going to say. So she's like, hey, hey, Christian. Oh my gosh, you missed it. The president was here and da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And then out of nowhere, Adam the Woo just walked behind me.
I've actually have never officially met Adam the Woo.
Oh, so you just saw him?
He just happened to walk past behind me. And like, oh, hey, Adam the Woo.
How did you see him from like that? You saw him?
I saw him through the phone. Yeah.
I wouldn't have picked up on that. I'm too interested in myself. I'm too like into the
camo or trickery.
I was like, Adam the Woo, that's crazy because that dude is like, he's like royalty when it comes to vlogging. He's like
we do have mutual friends, so I do know who he is. And I've watched a couple of his vlogs, but
yeah,
I'm not
dedicated myself to those. But I mean, I know the whole story. He got in trouble, came back, and that whole deal. But we're not talking about Adam the Woo anymore because we're talking about Jenn Aay. And Jenn Aay wants to know what "don't quote me" means. Well,
I'm very curious.
Yeah, you should be. You should be scared. You should run. Do you need a drink or anything? Are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
Maybe after this game, I'll
all right.
For a drink,
well, Jenn Aay. I don't know how I feel about calling you Jenn Aay. Jenn Aay. All right.
Jenn Aay. Jen's great. Everybody calls me Jenn or Jennifer. So.
Oh, Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Okay. I feel like I'm a teacher again at school. Jennifer, can you please erase the board? All right, here we go. I'm going to show you 5 Disney song lyrics.
Okay.
Now, in each of these lyrics, there are maybe 1 or 2 parts that are wrong. Okay? No, and I promise you this, each song has something wrong. Oh, it rhymed. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Each song has something wrong, and you're going to have to help me correct it. Now, I know what parts are wrong. So basically, you're going to have to sing the song a little bit. And here's
I do not mind this. I love singing.
Awesome.
So,
oh, we know when you're wrong.
I was about to say, expect me to sing right now.
Okay. So you can just sing the rest of the directions, Christian. Well, now, so here's what she is going to do. She's going to look at the bottom of the screen, read it out loud for you, sing it out loud, whatever she wants to do, and correct it. So let's see if she can pass this one. Are you ready for the first one?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Here we go.
I can hear you, but I don't.
Go ahead.
Some look for trouble while others don't. There's 100 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which just won't go away.
Yeah, do that part. Call you.
You're just a voice, a sweet sound in my ear. And if I heard you, and I don't, I will not be brought to tears. That's the wrong lyric, I think.
Go on.
Everyone I have ever fought is here within these walls. I'm sorry, Secret Santa. Wait, I'm sorry, Secret Santa. But I'm blocking out your calls.
So what do you think?
That's a lie. I'm sorry, Secret Santa.
Okay, so definitely Secret Santa.
That's the one, yeah. So is there more than one lyric that's wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, I will not be brought to tears? I don't know. Wait. And worry whispers which won't go away.
And sometimes I forget what the right answer is, so I'm just going to tell you.
Okay, so I will not be brought to tears, I think.
All right, go on.
I think that's it.
So let's look at the first line. I can hear you, but I don't. Some look for trouble, while others won't. Now, you said don't. You said don't the first time, so you're probably right. Here's the problem with these. People read the lines, and they say them in their head, and they say the actual right line, but they're still looking at the wrong lines. It's so funny, and they don't pick up on it. Because you said don't, and I have won't there. So you totally had that right when you sang it.
Okay, good. All
right. There's 100 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which just won't go away. Da, da, da. Whoa, right? You're just a voice, a sweet. Is it sound?
Yeah, just a sweet in my ear. You're just a voice. Yeah, I think that's not right. A sweet sound.
Yeah, so what's your sound be?
A sweet. You're just a voice. A sweetness? A sweet?
No.
Oh, I've listened to the song 100 times.
Dude,
I only remember.
Right. Ringing in my ears.
Oh, yep. I knew it wasn't a sweet sound.
And I don't. I will not be brought to tears. Does that sound right? It doesn't sound right to me.
Brought to tears doesn't sound right to me either.
I can't remember the right to me. So we're going to skip that part. Everyone I've ever fought is here within these walls. I'm sorry. Yeah, Secret Santa obviously
I'm sorry, Secret Santa, but I'm blocking out your calls. I'm gonna start singing that from now.
You should. Take a little screenshot of that. All right. Are you ready for part 2?
I'm so ready.
All right, next quote.
Let's see. Oh, I have never dreamed of a far-off space where a hero's welcome will be waiting. Okay.
All right, sing it. Ready?
I have never dreamed of far-off space. Welcome.
Do you know the song?
Where heroes welcome will be waiting for
She was
me.
off tune at first. Now she's back.
Where the crowds will fear. No, I don't remember the. I'm not really actually familiar. Like, I'm familiar with the song. I do know it, but I don't.
But I don't. Christians asking for trouble.
I do, but I don't. Okay, so will you sing it?
I will. Ready? I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome will be waiting for me. Where the crowd will
hear.
When they hear? Will they cheer?
It's cheer.
When they see and a voice keeps saying, this is
how it's meant to be.
Where?
Nope. Where I'm meant to be. Yep, you're right. You're right.
Next line.
As soon as you start singing it, I start remembering it. And I can't find my way.
Nope.
Or I can find my way.
Okay, I'm giving you. Go ahead.
I can go. This is good. It's a little tricky. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. I have to be strong. That sounds weird.
Doesn't sound good, right? Nope. Go ahead.
I know every quarter mile. Take out the quarter.
Got it.
I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go almost anywhere to sing my favorite song.
Very nice.
Which is not wrong. Oh, that's right. I mean, that's wrong. That last part.
Totally wrong. Especially that quarter mile part, man. I'm telling you right now. What is he racing with Fast and the Furious right now? Good Lord. Oh, I can't find my way. It's I can. You had that. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday if I can be strong. Not I have to be strong. So I made this super hard. I want to challenge.
That was a challenging one.
I want to challenge
I like it.
The big bloggers that are killing us in subs. Come on the show. Let's see what you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's see.
Frozen.
Okay, this is Love is an Open Door.
Let's have it.
I know it's crazy. Ooh, why can't I know sometimes when it's in the middle of songs, I don't remember how it goes.
Or it looks right to you just because your head's playing games, but you know it in your head. I know you know this. Come on, Jenn Aay.
I know it's crazy. What? We finish each other's sentences. All right, so I'm gonna just sing the words.
I know you are.
They're the crack words. I know it's crazy. What? We finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. I never met a person just like me. Jinx again. Our mental synchronization is not. Oh my gosh! Wait. Our mental synchronization is not. It was not an organization. I know that's not right. I just can't remember. But you have to have this part.
Yep. All good.
You and I are just meant to be. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye
to the pain from the past. We don't have to feel it anymore. Love is an open door.
So what do you notice? What do you notice?
So it's not fraternization, it's synchronization.
And by the way, my spelling was terrible on this. Good thing I didn't write Nazi.
No. It almost looks like it.
Close.
Oh my goodness. Our mental synchronization. Oh, what is the rest of that lyric? I know it's not organization.
One explanation.
Oh, our mental synchronization can have but one explanation.
You and I are just meant to
be. Say goodbye
to the pain
from the past. Cass was my favorite.
Oh man.
We don't have to feel it anymore.
Is it feel it? I don't even know if it's feel it. We don't have to feel it. We don't have to feel it. Maybe it's feel it.
Oh, we don't have to. No, I think it's feel it. I think it is.
Probably is. But I was doing this late at night, guys. In my defense, fraternization is wrong, and so is goodbye. The goodbye, second goodbye there. My bad.
Oh, wow.
I know. That's what we do.
All right.
You're an annual pass holder, and I've seen your vlogs and your Insta stories. I know you've been on lots of Disney World rides.
Yes.
Eaten a lot of Disney World foods. And you won't say it out loud, but there are some things that Disney World offers that maybe you don't want to take part of every time. So we like to call this, right? We like to call this ride, eat, skip. We want to know when you go to each park, and I'm going to go through each park with you, what you must ride, what you must eat, and it could be snack or it could be a meal, and what you must skip. So why don't we start off right at the place where it all started, Magic Kingdom.
Yes, that's actually my favorite theme park.
Oh, let's do it. Ride, eat, skip.
Yeah. All right, so ride. My favorite ride is currently, oh man, this is a tough one. I love Splash Mountain, especially since
so many people do.
It just opened up after refurbishment. Like it was under refurbishment like all the whole month of January, pretty much.
Oh wow!
And I had finally ridden it. Like I finally had the chance to ride it like literally last week.
Okay.
Or a week and a half ago. So.
Okay. So
but my mountain changes though. Sometimes my favorite is Thunder Mountain or Space Mountain or the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So currently at the moment, it's Splash Mountain. It is just, I love the length of it. I love drops. Drops are one of my favorite thrilling type of rides. And it's a.
So I guess we know what Hollywood Studios might be. So I guess we'll know about that when we get there.
Maybe not.
Jinx again. All right. So we have the ride is Splash Mountain. What are you going to eat? Now this is my forte, so I want to hear what you would eat.
At Magic Kingdom, I love the corn dog nuggets at Casey's. That's my go-to.
Okay.
I can only pick one though, right?
All right, pick a runner-up.
The runner-up is
Come on. Bring it home.
I really enjoyed the beef nachos at Pecos Bill. I get the kids meal. So here's a tip: kids meal, just as filling, and you won't feel overly stuffed. Like if you're hungry, if you just want to be like not too full.
Right. If you want to save a couple dollars.
And you get a free fountain drink, a small one, but it's a free drink and 2 sides. And I substitute the sides. They offer you a clementine and an apple juice. Sorry, not apple juice, apple sauce. But you can substitute it with
apple juice. Apple juice is wonderful, Jenn Aay.
It is wonderful.
All right.
But you can substitute it with rice and beans. Instead of that.
That is important.
That's really filling. Yeah.
But an adult probably wouldn't want the apple's juice, right? Or
it's apple sauce.
Got it. But
I don't know if they have apple juice there, but if you want apple juice, you probably could get apple juice.
Or you can go over to LeFou, like to Gaston, and get LeFou's brew, and you could have a nice LeFou's brew there.
Exactly. There's just so many good things at Magic Kingdom.
I was going to say, I'm not a pineapple guy.
Really?
So my go-to at Magic Kingdom when they have them are the cheeseburger spring rolls.
Okay.
Have you had one of those?
Yes, I have.
Don't lie.
No, I'm not lying. No. The reason I'm is because I just went to the fireworks party, the Happily Ever Fireworks dessert party, and they have miniature versions of the cheeseburger rolls.
Nobody told me this.
And I didn't know either until I went that night. And this was just Friday night, a few days before Walt Disney World's last day. So I'm really glad I did that. It's expensive, but it was worth it. That is an amazing party.
Oh, wait a minute. I think that the cheeseburger mini spring rolls were expensive. I'm like, no, don't do this to me, Disney World. Okay, so the party was expensive. Got it.
So the dessert party was about if you go, and it's also, you have a view from the Tomorrowland Terrace area where there's tables and chairs. You get to sit there.
Yeah.
And it was the best view of Happily Ever After I had ever seen. So it's definitely worth doing at least once. So it was $100. And it does come with unlimited beer and wine, unlimited desserts, unlimited cheeseburger, spring rolls. What else?
Dude, I'd be filling up my bag. I'd leave my camera. I'd leave it for those. I'd fill a camera bag up.
Have you ever been to Liberty Tree Tavern?
Absolutely. Oh, you know
the toffee dessert, they had that there too. All you can eat.
Shut the door. Oh my God. All right. Well, we did the Wishes dessert party when Wishes was still there.
Okay, I know they had a dessert party for Wishes.
Yeah, they did. And we were one of the last nights Wishes was there. And oh my gosh, that was Wishes. I don't know if anything beats Wishes. It's just so good. But Happily Ever After is so good too. Oh, all right. So hold on. So the Wishes dessert party was like $80 a person.
Yeah.
It was like 80. So I'm, Disney and their inflation. So, oh my gosh, but that is so cool. But you guys actually had like food at yours. And desserts. See,
and unlimited beverages, including beer and wine and champagne.
Of course.
So that's pretty top notch.
Tag me. Got it.
Oh, and they had the juice from Ohana. The pineapple, guava, and orange juice.
You know what, Jen? They would tell everyone this. I feel like everyone would be jumping on board. Like, I guess this is like a little mini hidden secret for Mickey, because I had no idea that they had these mini spring rolls, first of all. They were hiding them from me. That's what they were doing. All right, guys, I get it.
So there is several parties, and there was one that's $80, I think, but you would have to go at the back room of Tomorrowland. You know where that is, that area? And then they would take you out to the hub grass to watch the fireworks. So that one is a cheaper option if you didn't want the unlimited beer, wine, or whatever.
Okay, so if you take the alcohol out, then you get to do. I get it, I guess.
For sure. But also that one with the $100, you get to stay where you're at, because you're like, you just ate all this stuff and you don't want to move, and you got the fireworks right there in front of you.
People fought for those chairs close to that fence, close to that gate part where the awning is or whatever. People fought for that. Like, it was. Of course, we
got there right before check-in, like 10 or 15 minutes before. Yeah,
that's smart. I'm 6'4". I'm not sure if you could tell that on my vlogs, right? So I'm a big guy. So as I'm walking, people are like behind me with their cameras, like looking, who the heck is this giant? I walk past them. I'm like, oh, sorry, buddy, sorry. So it helps having some size when you're walking through the parks and doing stuff like that. Now, what would you skip?
That's a hard one.
No, it's not. Come on. You can't be someone who lives in a small world.
Something I would not go to not a must do is probably the tiki room. The tiki room. It's so catchy though. But I just have never had a desire to do that like a lot.
Okay.
But every time I do visit, it's fun. And then it's a nice, relaxing, like when it's a hot day out, that is the perfect time to do that.
It is.
With a whip in your hand, or actually, I think I prefer the citrus swirl over the Dole, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
I had that for the first time this past year. It's the orange sherbet with the
orange is the best.
It is so delicious.
The orange is the best. They can take pineapple and kick it to the curb. I know I'm going to get crucified on that one. I know I'm going to get crucified on that. But I'm just not a Dole Whip guy.
How dare you?
I know. I've been told. Believe me. Man. And little side note, everyone that's watching is pretty aware, knowledgeable even, that I am I am so scared of birds. It's disgusting.
Oh, no.
So, oh yeah. So like, you know how Disney World is when the birds are like walking by your feet and you're eating outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I freeze.
Are ducks okay?
What?
There's a lot of ducks.
No, they're not good either. They're bad. Very bad.
I love the Disney ducks.
You call them what you will. I got another name for them. But let me tell you something, DizJabberz and Jenn Aay. I fear birds like I fear sharks and Dracula. Those things, man, I'm telling you right now, scary things. She's like, Dracula, Jesus, Christmas.
Go get the garlic.
No, right? Oh, man. Guys, she chose Tiki Room. Now, what I probably would have chosen, probably what everybody else in the world, Jenn Aay, probably would choose. Is it's a small world.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that as soon as you're like everybody.
That, or you know what?
I love it. I love It's a Small World. I love there's just so much details in
There
that.
is, and it's a classic. I get it. You know, it's from Walt Disney.
And I mean, I know you love singing too, but I love singing, and I'll sing along, and I'll do the harmonies or whatever.
People probably hate you for it. Is this girl for real? Like, she's not for real, right? It's a world of laughter. You're sitting there smiling. I totally should have put that on Don't Quote Me and messed you up with It's a Small World. Totally should have got that.
Oh man. All right. We'll do another one.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah, this is fun.
Are you ready for the next park?
I am ready.
Let's move over to Epcot.
Epcot.
Ride, eat, skip.
Epcot ride for sure would be, man, the new rides aren't open yet.
you know you have some go-tos. Don't play games with me. I've seen you playing all.
Definitely have to ride.
Pick one.
Frozen Ever After. It was between Frozen Ever After and Test Track. It was between those two.
You just saved yourself a little bit of argument here, dude. Nobody picks Frozen. Jen.
Yeah, I love it though.
When I go to Epcot, I have to go on Frozen. No, you don't have to go on Frozen. Oh my god.
See, that one is hard to get a fast pass for.
It is.
So I'm not able to go on that every time I go to Epcot. But
I get it.
That's why I like it so much. But maybe if I did go on it a lot. But you know, I have to say I would love for an update to that for with the second movie. Because I love the songs better, honestly. For the second movie.
I didn't think I would, but I do. Like,
It's
Let
really
It Go
good.
is so powerful, but when I hear Show Yourself, dude, I'm like, whoa, so good. And Olaf, Samantha, like the whole movie is just great. It's a fantastic. They did such a good job on this sequel.
I'm glad it's on Disney Plus now. So they just put it back on. So thank you Disney for that.
Past Friday, right? Yeah. Man, that's Sunday.
I think it was Sunday or Monday.
I think it was Sunday. Yeah. Man, dude. All right. So Frozen, really? I would probably choose Soarin'. That's like my go-to. I'm gonna have to give you some props because you didn't choose like the boat ride. Thank God. Thank God. I have to go on Living with the Land. Don't Soarin' and Test Track? No, Living with the Land is where it's at. No, it's not. If I have any old timers on the show, I'm sure they'll be like, yes, the Mexico ride, man.
No shame.
Please.
Oh man.
So that was your ride.
What do you do
now? She had to get it in there, guys. She had to get it in there. She just wants everyone to know.
I don't have to go on every time, but
all right, so Epcot is tough to pick one thing to eat with World Showcase.
Oh yeah, and the best.
I'm gonna give you two.
So World Showcase. Lately, me and my sister love in Mexico the nachos, the beef nachos,
I know.
and a mango margarita. Like that's just a great combination. So.
All right, I'm gonna let the mango margarita slip with the nachos, but now I need something else. Give me some food, girl.
All right, some real food. Yeah. Some real food from Epcot. Okay.
Got it. Egg rolls from Joy of Tea. Awesome choice. Joy of Tea egg rolls are the best things in the world. I take duck sauce packets and suck them down. Oh man, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How did you know? No, I'm just kidding. I like quick service food or table service.
Don't pick a drink. You and your Dole Whip.
I really. Well, what about festival food? Would that count too?
Sure, bring it.
Can I say
I'm going to give you three. I'm going to give you one more food from Epcot, Jenn Aay, and then I'll give you one festival food.
Okay, so I went to Chef de France.
Okay.
And they had an amazing filet mignon. Was delicious, and the potatoes with it. It's like simple, like seems simple, but it was flavorful. It was great.
Is Remy still there? Do they still have Remy?
We just, my sister and I just watched a video today with that animatronic. Are you talking about the animatronic, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of the extinct animatronics at Walt Disney World now. So they don't have it anymore.
Okay.
And I wish I would have experienced that too.
Man, all right, let's hear it.
I really enjoyed it. It was a good steak for sure. It was really good. All right, so festival food. Oh gosh. It's just Epcot's a really hard one to pick food because there are so many things.
So many things. Like you can just pick one thing from each country. You know what I mean? And just
you could, you absolutely could.
Not on here. We don't have the time for that, girl.
No. Okay.
That'll be the food edition when you come back.
Okay, so at the Festival of the Arts this year, they had the chicken roulade or remoulade. It's called. It's a sous vide chicken, and it looked like the aesthetic of it and the flavor was amazing.
Oh wow!
I'll try the picture. Let me see if I have a picture. But anyway, yeah, it looked like a painting with the sauces. They had it was a brie cheese sauce. It was pesto, and it was a beet sauce. But that sounds gross. But the flavors all together it was a masterpiece. So that one was really good. That was my favorite at the festival for sure. And the brie cheese one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear what you're gonna skip.
Skip at Epcot.
Oh, she's gonna break my heart again. I can see it. Go ahead. Break my heart.
What can I skip at Epcot? Probably Living with the Land, honest. No, Mission Space.
Okay.
Mission Space is the one.
Agreed.
I totally forgot about that ride because I never ride that ride ever. I think it's.
Have you ridden it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've ridden it when it first opened.
Hardcore and light.
Yeah, the hardcore is hardcore.
Yeah, it is. My legs were like jelly. My legs were like jelly walking off of that thing, man.
I love thrill rides, but
yeah,
that one I don't. It reminds me of the, at the carnivals where they have the big old spaceship, and you go inside, and it spins really, really fast on the outside, and then you hardly move up the inside, and that's kind of how that hardcore level, the orange level, I think it is, feel. And I don't enjoy that.
No.
And the green one I went on probably a year ago just because I hadn't ridden it in years and let's give this a shot. And I actually have it on my vlogs.
Wait,
when I go on it, I vlogged it when I went on the Mission Space, the green level. So it was as well.
Okay.
Claustrophobic feeling, and I'm not even a claustrophobic. So it just Okay. That's definitely one to skip, and then you too, right?
I would skip that definitely. I was also hoping though that you wouldn't choose Spaceship Earth because a lot of people hate on Spaceship Earth, and I love it. I love the smell of Rome. I love there are so many different things about Spaceship Earth that make it one of my favorites. And another thing about that is even if there's a long line, that thing is continuous. So if the line's out of the building, when you go up that thing, you're right in there anyway. I don't think people realize that. So I do like Spaceship Earth. I would never skip it. I've had some people on here say they would skip it. I take them out of here, and then I make them do it again.
That's it. Interview over. Spaceship Earth is amazing. I mean, it needs an update, but
it's coming.
I wish they would have done that with the Great Movie Ride. All right, we'll talk about that at Hollywood Studios. We'll talk about that later. But right now, Spaceship Earth. I've always been a history buff. I love. When I first wrote it, I think it was in middle school. I just really fell in love with that ride. But now it's been a million times since I've been on it.
And I feel like every time I'm on it, it's a different narrator. It's it was Jeremy Irons, and then it was I think Judi Dench.
I enjoy Judi Dench.
Yeah,
she's one of my favorite actresses actually. So
and that was it's just a great ride. And the thing I understand though is the fact that yes, because their future is we're past their future now. with those big computers and those big things going off, and that one lady with her big hair, right? I'm just like, no, that's not the future right now.
Not the future right now. Same with Carousel Progress. I would love that last scene to be different, but everything else, and then make sure that no hands are falling off of the animatronics. Make sure that's not happening. But I love the.
Did you witness that?
I did not witness it. I wish I would have. But they should anyway. We're in EPCOT, not Magic Kingdom, but
it's fine. We should go wherever you want. Go ahead.
They so for Carousel Progress, I love that attraction. I sing along to, of course,
all the time.
Yeah, and it tells you the history of what happened in the turn of the century, the 20s, the 40s. But that present modern scene, they've added like virtual reality or whatever, or talking ovens, but everybody's dressed up like they're in the 1980s still. Yes. So anyway,
and also a little tip for the Carousel of Progress: if you are tired and you need a break or charge your phone, you can sit in the back row and just chill out for about 17 minutes.
Okay, they have a charger, a plug?
No. But like sometimes when I'm walking around, my phone needs a charge, but I don't have anywhere to plug it in. I need to have it plugged in instead of walking around with it plugged in at the same time. I will sit there, plug my phone in, and just chill, because I'm not going to vlog. I've vlogged it 100 times, so I'm just going to sit here, watch the show, and let my phone charge for a good 20 minutes.
Nice, very nice.
Then I go to my next area, tinkle in the tangled toilet, so I can plug into one of those stumps.
Another area they have that is the circus area. By
Dumbo.
Yeah, sometimes they have character meet and greets there. It's like the big circus tent
out to the left, after the circus tent.
It's inside of it where the characters meet sometimes, and they have areas to charge your phone. They have big old blocks, just like the ones near the tangled restrooms that you can plug in.
I'm going to tinkle in the tangled toilets. Like, that's our thing. We say that all the time as a family. It's ridiculous.
It's so cute. That's awesome.
All right. So you know what? I know we hit this place. I know we hit this place, but we have not hit this place yet.
Animal Kingdom.
So,
this is a fun one. Aww.
This is a fun one, and your must ride has to be the one I'm going to say, but I'm going to let you say it first.
Rite of Passage.
There it is. Hallelujah.
Oh, I should have said something like, the dinosaur Dumbo ride version.
Or Primeval Hurl or something like that. Yeah.
Primeval Hurl. That's so funny. Yeah, Flight of Passage. That has to be the best ride there, and probably out of all of Walt Disney World. Besides, there's another ride we're going to talk about soon. But Flight of Passage is
on that. You walked right on that, didn't you? You walked right on that. I saw it. I did my homework, Jenn Aay. All right.
So
go ahead.
That is
Flight of Passage is fantastic.
I'm not sick of it yet, and I've ridden it probably 100 times, literally.
Absolutely. So let's go to the last park. We have Hollywood Studios, very near and dear to my heart because of Galaxy's Edge. Now, I want to hear what she has to say about this one. We're going to hit the ride first. Bring it to me. I haven't been on it.
No spoilers. Okay. So you've not been on Rise of the Resistance.
No, I have not.
And I'm assuming you've never been on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
By the way, you see the knife you stuck in my back? Twist it. Just twist it. Please. Thanks.
No, seriously. Rise of the Resistance.
Is it a toss-up between Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Rise of the Resistance? Is that a toss-up?
Right now it is, yeah. When Rise of the Resistance first came out, and I was fortunate to go up the first weekend, that was probably like above Flight of Passage for a little bit. But now I would have to say I really enjoy Mickey and Minnie's Railway, but I would enjoy that one more. Sorry, Mickey and Minnie. That's a hard one to say. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I would have to say it would be even more enjoyable if it didn't replace the Great Movie Ride.
True. Why'd they do that? Why would you take something away like that?
So I represented the ride. I had my annual pass holder, great movie ride, closing day shirt when I went I went on opening day of the Mickey and Minnie. I'm gonna call it just Mickey and Minnie's ride. On opening day, I had that shirt on.
That's awesome.
And so, but it is a great ride.
Now
It's
I've
not,
seen.
it's not a great movie ride though.
No, I know that
They
great
should have
movie.
still updated that, man. But and then it would have been nice to have it at a different location, like at Disneyland California. They're gonna have it. Like I don't know if they built a building for it or not. I have to look into that.
Man, you're breaking my heart again. All right, so you didn't choose though a definite one. So what would you choose right now at this moment?
I would choose.
Use the force on you.
Oh, this is hard. This is really difficult.
You know you're not going to jail or anything, right? If you guess it. People act like I can't do it. What do you mean? Just say something.
Yes, I have to. No, I'm just kidding. Rise of the Resistance for sure. That blew me away when I first went on it, and I've only been on it 3 times actually, because I did not want to get up early too much. Because you still have to get up early, and right now you have to be on your app, your Walt Disney My Experience app at 8:00 a.m. Like, so you have to get there early still. Not as early as the first weekend, but anyway. So I've only been on 3 times, and
You have to say that again. Thanks.
Yeah, 3 times. Sorry. There's people who have been on, so I'm so sorry. Okay, so all right. So the most recent time I hadn't been in 2 months. So it was on Saturday, just this past Saturday, I went on again, and I was still blown away. There's so many details. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
So that's a wow. Like that's the reaction you're gonna come out with. Like,
I'm a huge Star Wars guy, so I'm hoping when I saw the Millennium Falcon, that was it. I was ugly crying. I had to cut that part out of my vlog. I'm like, it was bad.
I wasn't ugly crying, but I was still like, what?
I know. And then I can quote you. You're like, the biggest friggin' hunk of junk in the galaxy as you're walking. I was laughing. I was like, oh my God. Right? That's exactly what you say, I think. I'm almost positive. The friggin'
I did say that, yeah. So
that
was a lot of fun.
It was. But no, Smugglers Run. When I went for the first time, I got on it. Now I'm gonna be a little bit of I'm gonna be a little cocky here. I got on it 5 times in one day.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have never done that.
And I got really lucky because I got there when it opened. I walked with the line. You know how that procession goes and they go right there. You follow them, you go right in, you got online. I was in there within maybe 10 minutes. Then my family got there, and then I walked on with them because it was still early. They got there early. So 2 times. And then, and we'll talk about Sophie a little bit later. We had the guest assistants, the GAC. You know what I'm talking about, that guest assistance card?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we got on that. I got on that again with them. So, and then it's a couple more times later, it just wasn't real busy. You were able to just basically not hop on, it's like 30 minutes, but 30 minutes is like nothing.
Right.
It's really like nothing. I won't wait like 180 minutes. I won't. I just won't. I can't.
Yeah. Oh, no.
But no, I got on it 5 times in a day, which is fantastic. Not that it holds anything to you, because you can go on there every day for a year if you want, and I can't do that. But so what are you going to eat at Hollywood Studios?
I am going to eat.
Bring it to me. Bring it home.
Woody's lunchbox. I really enjoy the. Oh, look at your face.
Come on, man.
Hold on. I gotta think about this a little more.
No. It's okay. Because if you pick.
I totally forgot it.
Okay. Breakfast
morning Ronto wrap. That's a really good one.
I had the breakfast Ronto wrap.
It's much better than the Ronto wrap, I think. Yeah. Maybe because I know sausage is made out of pork, but I didn't like the pork slice on that.
Okay.
So I don't really I'm not really a pork person actually.
Got it.
But I really enjoyed the morning Ronto wrap. So they can only get it before 10 a.m. when it opens till 10 a.m. It has this delicious cheese sauce and egg on it. It's delicious.
I am starving right now, Jen. I am
I
starving.
wish I would have it all day. Come on, breakfast all day, people. Let's go.
Right.
Do this.
McDonald's does it. Why can't you guys?
I can't.
So my choice would have been Jack Jack's Nom Nom cookie.
Oh, yeah.
That is the tastiest cookie in the entire world. It beats Oreos. It beats anything in any kind. If you take the best Nestle Toll House cookie, it doesn't even come close to that Jack Jack thing. It's crunchy on the outside. It's kind of chewy on. Oh, man.
I've never had it. Surprise.
Stop.
Try.
Stop.
I've never had it.
Am I being punked? I'm being punked, right? Where's Ashton? I'm being punked. No?
Yes, water for this.
How have you not had the Nom Nom cookie? Dude.
I know. It's terrible.
You've been on Rise of the Resistance 3 times.
I know.
The Nom Nom cookie, no. No, thank you. No capes, no cookie. Got it.
I'll have to try it.
Are you a chocolate chip cookie girl?
I love chocolate. Like Anna says.
Yeah. Oh, but this cookie is unreal. It should have its own food group. That's how good this cookie is.
I have to have milk with it. So yeah. And I know they sell milk with the cookie. So
yeah.
I'll have to do that. For sure.
What were you gonna say from Woody's lunchbox? Tachos.
Grilled cheese sandwich and with the side of the tomato soup. Mm-mm.
Do they still have the grilled cheese? They do, right?
They do, yeah.
But what
it's really good.
I know one of the things they originally had they got rid of. I can't remember. It's one of those sandwiches. Was it the Monte Cristo?
I don't know. You know, I did not go to Toy Story Land until
was their opening day. I beat you on that.
You did beat me. I didn't go till 6 months after. And I was still living in South Florida at the time, about 3 hours away. So I would only go to Disney once a month if I could.
Okay.
So
what is the skip?
The skip for Hollywood Studios would have to be drumroll. Thinking of all the rides right now. Oh yeah, there are shows too. I would skip Indiana Jones probably.
Boom. Blow that up. Blow that up. Let me get it. Right? Oh my God. I love Indiana Jones. Please don't misquote me or anyone.
Yeah.
But that show you can watch once, put it in the vault for 10 years, and then come back 10 years later and watch it again. You'll enjoy it. Yeah. But I can't do it every year. I just can't.
Yeah. I think that would be the one. I haven't been to that show in probably over a year.
Okay.
So yeah.
You know what? You don't have to go back for another year. You're good. Just go on Rise of the Resistance a couple more times. You crazy. All right, guys.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Stay tuned for further instructions.
We have had Jenn Aay tonight, and we're only just touching the tip of the iceberg because her next segment is The Gang's All Here.
It's time is flying. I'm having a blast.
I know. Get ready for this one. So, Jen, if I might call you that, and you're probably going to be like, it has to be Jennifer after this one. So here we go, Jenn Aay. I need you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? I need you, and let me get my little timer ready. I need you to name 7 Disney characters for me in a minute. Can you do that for me?
7 Disney characters? Absolutely.
7 in a minute.
A minute. Any Disney character.
Hold on.
Excuse me. Let me get some water.
Go ahead. You're gonna need it. Perfect. 1 minute.
Time to go.
All right. So I'm even going to put the screen on. Oh, did I mention I'm going to show you the characters? And you have to name them. I didn't mention that, did I?
Oh, you little stinker.
Oh,
I knew there was a catch. I knew there was a catch.
So she's like, does it go up now? Does the time go up to 2 minutes, please?
No, I only need a minute. 60 seconds equals 60 seconds.
Yeah. All right.
60 seconds. I'm good.
A little tongue-tied right now because she doesn't know the characters I'm going to blow her away with. So I'm going to put the screen up, and you just tell me who we got, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And begin.
Okay. All right, we have Darkwing Duck. We've got, oh, crap.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we've got that girl from Goofy movie.
Yeah, what's her name?
Roxanne.
Good. Go ahead.
Okay. Coco. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that person. Ratatouille guy.
Oh my God.
This is the Frog. And Figaro.
Figaro?
No, that's not Figaro. But he's from Pinocchio.
Yeah. I need names. You have 28 seconds.
I'm going to say John for Coco.
All right, got it. Go ahead.
I got Crazy Lady.
Crazy Lady. Good. Go on.
I don't know what.
I can't believe you're getting them all right.
I got Short Mean Chef from
Dude, 10 seconds. You're going to nail it.
Oh, what's the blonde girl's name? Miss
Who cares?
Georgianne.
I mean, you're already making everything else, so. 1 minute.
Is it over?
It's way over.
Okay, good. I got Darkwing Duck right and Roxanne.
All right, so let's go through it real quick. We got Darkwing Duck. We have Roxanne. We have Ernesto de la Cruz.
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Right. We have Madame Mim.
Madame Mim.
All right. We have Chef Skinner.
Chef Skinner.
That's a tough one. This is Charlotte LaBouffe or something from Princess and the Frog. And this one, the one all the way to the right, my right, your left, maybe. Ooh, wire.
My right.
Gideon.
Gideon. Okay.
There's Honest John, and then there's Gideon.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready for a little more?
Oh, I'm ready for more games.
This one is called The ABCs of Disney. What could that be about, you're wondering? And you know what? I don't even know. I'm going to start to the next one. I'm just kidding. Guys, The ABCs of Disney. You saw it on episode 1 of season 2. I'm bringing it back to episode 2. So I hope your storytelling skills are, your game is strong.
Grab some more water.
What we're going to do. We are going to tell a little story using the ABCs.
Excuse me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready for this.
All right. So you can start or I'll start. And you take the letter A and you have to begin the story with the letter A. So for example, as I was walking down Main Street, I saw Jafar. Then you would go next. Before I knew it, the genie popped out and grabbed him by the neck. And then I'll go to C. Do you understand?
Perfect.
All right. Would you like to start?
You could go ahead and start. That'd be great.
Me. Man, I hate starting. All right.
Me too.
All over Disney World, there was a huge storm cloud.
Back in Space Mountain, there was a big umbrella.
Can you see Jafar walking past the launching pad?
Dang it. I did see Jafar walking past the launching pad.
Everyone's seen him.
Oh, forget about it. Let's go over the Thunder Mountain.
Good idea.
Ha ha
ha. I can't believe you said that.
That's a great idea. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Ha ha ha. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. Go on. The game with I.
You're on J. I said, I can't believe you said that. That's my I.
Oh, shoot.
How did you not know that? That was my I. I can't believe you.
God. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's go to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Knowing you, you're going to really love that ride. Silent K.
Love it. like it. I love it.
Maybe we should try a cheeseburger spring roll first.
No, I think we should do a citrus swirl at Adventureland at Sunshine Terrace.
Obviously, I'm allergic, so I can't partake in that.
Partake?
Are you questioning me?
Yes. No.
What alphabet did you learn?
Really, though, we should go back to Carousel of Progress, and because it's all the way on the other side of the park, and I need to walk.
Sounds good.
Tomorrowland is my favorite land at Magic Kingdom.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Oh, this is going to be tough now. Oh my gosh. Under the sea. I'm totally thrown off with Under the Sea. Victory is mine. Will be mine.
Why would you say that?
Xylophones are my best friend.
That's the best thing I've heard ever. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, that is the best thing I've heard ever.
Zurg will be defeated. Because I will be Galactic Hero.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That was, I don't know if that was better than the first episode, but that was a good one. I'm putting this challenge on every episode because it's so much fun. And people are just like,
this is excellent. This is really good.
Oh, man. All right, guys. She survived the ABCs of Disney. But can she now survive 5 questions with Christian? Now, Jenn Aay, these aren't your normal questions. They're going to make you think. They're going to put you in a Disney state of mind.
Oh,
and
man.
What better place is there to be? Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Your first question. You can only choose one park to go into every day for a year. But after that year is up, you can never step foot in that park again for the rest of your life. What park would it be?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You're going to go to one park every day for a year.
It would probably be Animal Kingdom. I'm so sorry to say that.
Why do I break people's hearts with this question? I don't get it.
That is a heartbreaking question. I think maybe because it's all the other parks are very nostalgic to me. I've been going, I don't know if you know this, but I've been going since I was a baby, literally a baby. I have a picture.
I didn't know about the baby part, but I know you've been doing it a while.
Yeah. I think I was like 5 or 6 months old. So I've been going, so a lot of nostalgia for the other 3 parks for sure. Okay. I mean, yeah.
All right. So the next question is this, and this one is brand new to 5 questions with Christian. You're going to be the first person I'm using this one on.
Okay, awesome.
In the event of a zombie apocalypse, okay, what park do you choose to hide out in and why?
Magic Kingdom is the first place that pops up.
Of course. Why?
Well, Haunted Mansion's there, and that would be a good place to hide.
From a zombie apocalypse?
Definitely. They could be tricked by other animatronics there.
Yeah, but you got to be careful. If it's World War Z zombies, those dudes don't play games. Those dudes are fast. The Walking Dead walkers, they're slow. I can get away from them.
What about the can they climb trees?
The World War Z ones, maybe.
They're
like rabid dogs.
You have the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. You have
I've never done before, surprisingly.
You can hide out in a Tom Sawyer Island. I don't know if the zombies are afraid of water. I don't know. So maybe you could hide out at Tom Sawyer Island.
All right.
Maybe they don't want to swim. Get rid of the boats. Burn them. Burn the rafts.
Do you know what? Is that the only reason Magic Kingdom's being chosen? Because I have a major reason I would choose Magic Kingdom.
Another major reason would be...
Bring it home, girl.
It's underground. There's an underground area, right?
The tunnels.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Tunnels, yep.
The utilidors.
Yep.
Oh, man. But what if those got like infested with zombies? Overrun. Where can you hide?
It's the end of the world as we know it.
It is. And I'm just thinking maybe you get on Space Mountain and you find a way to stop it at the top of one of the things that they can't climb up unless they can climb. But then you're kind of stuck there. So I don't know. All right. Here's your next question.
Very scary.
And you know what? I think we've answered this question, but I'm going to find out now. Everyone is scared of something, in the Walt Disney World universe. Okay, what are you afraid of? It could be a ride, character, movie.
We did talk about this earlier. Anything, any ride that pops out of the dark, like dinosaur. Ugh. Yeah, I'll scream. I'll scream like really hard. I'm trying to think if there was another, dark rides, but not just dark rides that have things pop. Yeah, definitely.
All right. If you could travel back in time, and after you travel back in time, you're Walt's best friend. Okay, you're hanging out with him all the time. He's talking to you about creating this amazing theme park. What ideas would you give him, kind of push him in that direction, knowing what you know now back then?
Oh man! So what kind of fifth gate? Just kidding.
It could be the fourth gate really wasn't around back then, right?
True.
Animal Kingdom wasn't there. You could give him an idea for a different park. Maybe Animal Kingdom would never exist.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying.
Where would you push him in the direction of? If he's like, listen, Jenn Aay, I'm thinking about making this whole theme park universe, this theme park world for kids and parents to go enjoy.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you have any suggestions? Like, what would you suggest to him? Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. A pirate kind of ride. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Because I was about to like come up with all these like crazy new ideas.
Oh, you could, or you can take some credit for what's already out.
Wow. I did not think of that before.
Walt was a genius, but he didn't have all this in his head at once.
Yeah, for sure. What if you could create a future world?
Future world. What would you have in future world, Jenn Aay?
Future world with where you can fly in space really fast.
That would be really cool. What else is there?
You can like you can go
my little sketch pad next to Mortimer. Here we go.
You can go take a tour around the land through up in the air. That moves people. Something that moves people.
A people mover. That is genius.
Let's see.
And could you imagine? Because it was called the Wedway People Mover at first, right? So then the Jenn Aay People Mover. I'm gonna name it after you.
Jenn Aay. I've had a couple people give me a nickname called Jenn Way. So it could be the Jenn Way.
Oh, I like it. Oh my God.
So I just thought of that.
All right. Future world. You have anything else you'd suggest?
Make sure there are lots of slushies and
go ahead.
Good food to eat.
Oh, What would you suggest? What's one of the items I could sell there?
Cheeseburger spring rolls. And it has to be cheeseburger.
Do they even know what spring rolls are back then? I bet they don't. I don't think they had spring rolls back then. They might have in China. I don't know. But oh man. And I have one last question for you, Jenn Aay, on 5 questions with Christian. If they were going to let you voice a character in the newest Disney movie, would it be a singing part, a hero or villain, a princess, a sidekick? Who would it be?
I would definitely sing.
Okay.
What kind of character would I be? I think it'd be fun to be a villain.
Ooh. Okay. All right. And snap. Look out, girls and guys, and don't do that again. Don't ever do that again. Even the laugh. You hear that? That was kind of spooky. I'm a little nervous. All right.
Pretty good. Sometimes when I laugh really hard, it sounds like a villain.
Oh my God. I don't think you're ready for this next part because we call this the Lightning Round 2.0. And you haven't watched the first season, so you don't know what the Lightning Round is. Let me give you a quick explanation. The Lightning Round season 1 was 15 questions, and however many you got right in 90 seconds is going to be what your score is. Now, at the end of season 1, I'm going to put a leaderboard up. So that season's not over yet. Right now, you are on 2.0, and it's totally changed. You're going to have 2 minutes to answer as many questions out of 50 that you can. Are you ready?
Out of 50 questions? Okay.
I have 50 questions. Now listen, here's the deal.
It's the ultimate trivia.
It is the ultimate trivia. Let me go to 2 minutes. One thing I'm going to say to you, you can only pass 5 times.
Okay.
So if you use all 5 passes in 2 minutes, be careful because you can't go on until you get the other question right. All right. All right. So I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. Once you give me an answer, I'm going to move to the next one.
Okay. All right. Do this.
Here we go. And I'll actually ask the question and then start the timer.
Okay. Sounds good.
Are you ready?
Fair.
Here we go. What year did Disney World open?
Walt Disney World opened October 1st, 1971.
What is Walt Disney's middle name?
Elias.
The character Dippy Dog later became known as?
Pluto.
What character sings Into the Unknown?
Elsa from Frozen.
What are Cinderella's stepsisters' names?
Drusilla and Anastasia.
How many haunts live in the Haunted Mansion?
999.
What is the wildest ride in the wilderness?
Great Big Thunder Mountain.
Who eats a poison apple?
Snow White.
Which movie had the Snuggly Duckling?
Tangled.
Which Disney princess has the fewest lines in any Disney movie?
The fewest lines. Shoot. Cinderella?
What character did Walt create before Mickey?
Oh. Oswald.
Who put a curse on Aurora?
Maleficent.
What character says, I'm trash?
Forky.
What makes the medicine go down?
A spoonful of sugar.
What famous clock does Peter Pan fly around?
The London Tower.
What was Walt's wife's first name?
Lillian.
Whose nose grows when he lies?
Pinocchio.
What year did Disneyland open?
1955.
How many sisters does Ariel have?
7.
In Monsters, Inc., what is Boo's real name?
I don't know. Pass.
What phrase means no worries?
Hakuna Matata.
In Animal Kingdom, what does FOP mean?
Flight of Passage.
In what park can you find LeFou's brew?
Magic Kingdom.
What is the name of the DMV worker in Zootopia?
Pass.
What character sings the Rainbow Connection?
Kermit the Frog.
Who is the singer at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe?
Sunny Eclipse.
What do they call the All right. Not bad, man. Not
that went by fast. Went by fast.
It went by fast. That was 2 minutes, but you did really well. I'm not telling you your score. I'm sorry. We're just going to move on, and you have to wait till the end of the season to see where you place with the rest of the leaderboard. I know.
Which ones did I get wrong?
We'll talk about that later. But we need to move on to the next
Dang it.
Right. DizJabberz, we are coming close to the end of the show, and we don't want to see Jenn Aay go without testing her wit at Are You Serious, Clark? Now, for those of you that know, I'm a huge vacation fan.
Hey, kids. I heard on the news that an airline pilot spotted Santa's sled on its way in from New York.
You serious, Clark?
Cousin Eddie is probably the best character in the movie. In Christmas Vacation, Jenn Aay, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Christmas Vacation.
Oh, I am very familiar.
Okay. So there's a scene where Clark goes, hey guys, I think I hear the pitter patter of reindeer hooves up on the roof. And Cousin Eddie goes, you serious, Clark? That is my favorite part. And because of how outlandish he thinks Clark is, let's see how crazy and outlandish we can get. And outlandish is a brand new word I just started using. I'm going to use it a lot more in my daily vocabulary.
Wonderful.
Right. So, Jenn Aay, are you serious, Clark? I'm going to put a little situation, a scenario, if you will, at the bottom. You're going to have to either act it out or give me an excuse or a justification or reasoning behind it. But while you're doing it, you have to use the 3 phrases I give you. So in your answer, I'm giving you 3 phrases to use. They don't have to be in that order, but you do have to use them.
Okay.
All right. So
I might need an example.
Oh, well, you know what? Let's do this first one kind of together.
All right, awesome. Good.
You and Anna are hanging out at the mall, and Hans has been following you around for hours. He's been begging Anna for another chance. Anna asks you to tell him she's not interested, but if you hurt his feelings, he'll go back to therapy. Nobody wants that to happen. Let him down easy. You need to use stinky farts, seriously bro, get a life, and I just saved 15% switching to Geico.
So I have to pick which one I would say.
No, you have to use all three, telling Hans Anna wants nothing to do with him.
Okay, got it. All right.
You can pretend I'm Hans.
Let's see. So, Hans. So,
let me down.
Anna.
I don't want to go to therapy again.
So, good news is that I just saved 15% switching to Geico.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's awesome, right? I know. So, but seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Get a life because you got stinky farts and Anna is over that. The end.
How is that letting me down easy?
That was hard with those lines.
I'm taking the B route right there to therapy, straight back.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with therapy.
In the Disney World, bro.
Seriously, Clark.
Donald heard they're going to replace him with Daffy Duck. He's locked himself in his house and won't come out. He's flipping out. You need to talk him off the ledge and get him out here so we can help him.
Okay.
So how are you going to do that? These are a few of my favorite things.
Okay,
Sometimes change is good, and fine, go ahead and jump.
The last one is going to be tough. Oh my gosh.
Why do you think I do this, Jenn Aay?
Oh man. Awesome. Okay. So, Donald, you're amazing. Like, you have so much to live for. And you know,
I didn't say he's gonna kill himself. I didn't say he's gonna kill himself. He's gonna flip it out.
Go ahead and jump. Okay. All right. You know, sometimes, you know, you can't compare yourself with Daffy Duck. Daffy is his own duck, okay? So sometimes change is good, you know? Maybe you were born to be a Looney Tune in the future and started at Disney. So let me tell you about these are a few of my favorite things that I want to tell you about. Number one, being a Looney Tune, you get to hang out with Bugs Bunny, get to run away with him from Elmer Fudd, and that guy's funny. So you know what? Just fine. Go ahead and jump. Just don't listen to me anymore.
I do not want to read the headlines. Disney News next morning. A big blue, white, and yellow splatter on the ground.
Oh, my girl.
I picked her just for you. You and Merida are caught pool hopping at the beach club. You know, oh my gosh, my spelling. You know you are not allowed to pool hop, and this could cause you both to be kicked off the Walt Disney World property. What do you say to the cast member who is questioning you? Now, there's your sayings. There's a snake in my boot. Put that thing down or so help me. That's what she said.
So I'm bad at this game. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It's questioning you.
Yeah. Miss, why are you pool hopping here?
There's a snake in my boot.
Okay. Before I call the authorities, you might say that.
Put that thing down or so help me. There's a snake in my boot, sir. So anyway, I can't do this. Let me start over. Okay. So don't you know who Merida is? Merida is the most beautiful redhead at Walt Disney World, and she's an amazing princess. She's brave.
Okay.
There was a snake in my boot one time, and she got it right out of there. And then I told her, thank you for saving my life, Merida. You don't know how much this means to me.
She can't.
So can we go over to the beach club and go swimming? And And I can't.
All right.
This is so bad.
She's
I'm
bailing.
getting tired. I'm getting tired.
All right, she's bailing on this one. Let's go to the next one.
That's what she said.
Exactly. Good one. I helped you out on that one. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is called Famous Last Words. Now, basically what we're going to do is we are going to take a little walk through all 8 things, and all you got to give me is one thing that you would have it for the last time, your favorite, but then you have to give it up. So It's kind of learning about your favorites, basically. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Don't worry, there's no timer on this. So famous last words. What would your last meal be? It has to be your favorite, but you're giving it up.
Oh man, my favorite meal out of all Walt Disney World. Well, this is really hard. Man.
You can pick something. Come
on.
I should time you on this.
You should. Macaroni and cheese. I really do love macaroni and cheese.
All right, macaroni and cheese. All right, last snack you could ever have.
Last snack would be, it has to be my favorite, right?
Yeah, because you're going away for a long time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Last snack would be, oh man.
Oh my God. I should give 10 seconds per one.
Citrus swirl.
Next episode, I'm giving 10 seconds each one. The last ride.
The last ride would be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Okay. Last souvenir you could ever buy.
Last souvenir I could buy would be like the most expensive thing I could buy, probably. Like a
what? Like a DVC membership?
Yeah, there you go. DVC membership.
Right, that's a souvenir that you're not going to be able to use after tonight.
What about for my
last hotel?
Hotel would be, can it be Cinderella's Suite?
You know what? Since it's late, I'm on Cinderella's Suite. Fine.
Oh, very awesome.
Character you could ever meet.
Last character I could ever meet. Mickey Mouse.
Oh, you know what? That's right there. Boom, right in the feels. Last park you could ever visit.
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
For sure.
Last Disney movie you could ever watch.
Dang, that's a really tough one.
Oh my gosh.
I need a timer.
She's killing me, folks.
I've always loved Beauty and the Beast.
Animated or the newer one?
Oh yeah. Oh, animated for sure.
Yeah, definitely blew the other one away.
I did love that live action one though. I really did.
It was good. It was better than Lion King. I think anything was better than the live action Lion King, to be honest with you. It has been a pleasure, honor even, I'm fanboying over here, having Jenn Aay here. But what I need Jenn Aay to do right now, oh wait, there's more. Oh my gosh, Jenn Aay, this is your time. I need you to plug and promote. You have anything special coming up in the near future? Any special vlogs, any special park trips, anything going on? You can promote and plug. It's your time to shine.
Awesome. Well, YouTube, Jenn Aay, as you guys have seen throughout the stream. Absolutely. And this Jenn Aay Girl is my Instagram as well. I think those are my biggest outlets. Okay. I'm also on Twitter.
Okay.
As Jenn Aay, and Facebook, Jenn Aay as well.
We'll put that in the description down below.
Huh?
We'll put that in the description down below.
Oh, okay. So right now my goal is to keep doing keep uploading vlogs, or keep doing vlogs about twice a week is my normal schedule. I don't do them daily. I would like to eventually do it daily.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But it's a lot, yeah. So
just
I do work. Yeah, working full time. So the twice a week is good. And I also I definitely will still be on That Crazy Disney Ladies live streams. There's another YouTuber named Tom Does Disney. There's another live streamer, and
the headband, right?
Huh? The guy with the headband, yeah. And then there's a even newer streamer. He just hit 1,000 subscribers, named My Disney World Fix. His name is Aaron. So I've been I don't have my own live stream yet. but I've been really enjoying like supporting their channels and their live streams and just hanging out at Walt Disney World. So with them.
All right.
So and any special ones coming up? It's basically Walt Disney World for now. I don't have any like brand new plans for now.
All right. So no trip to California,
yeah.
anything like that.
No. With Disney related, no.
Okay.
I've actually I will be focusing also on other Orlando attractions as well.
Oh wow. Okay.
Besides Disney, I know I started out as Disney as well, but
it's all good. You know what?
I know you're a Disney person, but
I am. But you know what? There's times where I do other things like my Oreos and like a food challenge and stuff like that. But it's all good. You don't have to just be Disney. You don't
exactly.
Good.
So yep.
Like I said, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. Everyone, you must go subscribe to Jenn Aay because you're going to see a girl who's the life of the party, but chill. Guys, she is fantastic. She is awesome. I am totally like, I can't believe I have her on the show. I had to wait till season 2, but I'll be honest, season 2 is starting to kick the butt. I'm sorry. It's starting to kick the crap out of season 1 with the games and the challenges. I'm just amping up the games. I'm amping up the challenges, as you can see. It's been such a pleasure. Jenn Aay, thank you.
It was very challenging for sure, and I had a wonderful time, and I'm honored that you invited me. Like when I saw your message the other day, that was really amazing. So thank you. You flatter me.
Oh, no, you
flatter me.
No, you flatter us by being here. Honestly, we love you. We'll continue to love you, and you
love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. So I'm looking at the wrong thing. So from DizJabberz Studios, we have Jenn Aay and DizJabberz 71 out.
Bye, guys. Thank you for having me.
You got it.
Hey, DizJabberz. This is Jenn Aay. And always remember to reach for the sky.